Well, welcome to Ravi Unites Schools. This edition is with the Mackay School, where I am right now in Chile. We're about, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours from Santiago?
Yep.
We're on the coast, on the Pacific coast, in a place called Vina del Mar, which is part of the Valparaiso region of Chile. And you guys, right, Saddleback High School over there, are in Santa Ana, California. We're on the other side of the equator, so that's what makes it different. It's winter here. It doesn't feel like winter here. It's really warm, but it's winter here right now. So just briefly, let me just tell you, the Mackay School here is an all-boys school. You've got about 800 students here, but it's a private school. It goes from pre-K up to the age of 18, pretty much. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Now you guys over there are just a middle and high school, right? Ages 12 through 18. And you've got 1,494 students. So it's a much bigger school, but fewer grades. But you're also co-educational. This is an all-boys school here. So that's the difference.
Hola, buenos días. Yo me llamo Kelly García y yo soy del segundo año del Bachillerato Internacional. Y yo les tengo una pregunta. ¿Cómo es el ambiente ahí en Chile? Como la comida, las celebraciones y todas esas cosas.
My name is Anton Little. I am 15 years old. This is my first. I'm 16 years old. This is my first year in the diploma program. It really depends on where you are. We've seen in geography how in more developed countries the difference between different socioeconomic levels, at least in the space, is more like gradual. Chile, it's like have like people with income and the low income, and it's only separated by a wall. So that at least is how it's separated in the social way. When it comes to food, we're often called the país del sandwich because we eat a lot of bread. Like we have the once, which is what we call our evening meal, and at breakfast we should always have some bread to eat.
And I'm gonna ask the same question back. Like, what do you eat there?
Bueno, aquí el ambiente somos muy abiertos. Aquí hacemos lo que, bueno, aquí tenemos la libertad de hacer lo que queramos. Si queremos salir con los amigos, tenemos tiempo para ir con ellos.
En Netflix, la serie de Stranger Things, presentan a un personaje que creo que se llama Max, y creo que es de California. Y en la serie muestran como que el ambiente en California es como muy de playa o cosas como en este estilo. ¿Y eso es verdad o es como el estereotipo de allá?
For us here in Southern California, most of us live right by the beach. Like pretty much all of Southern California is beaches and coastline. So yeah, that stereotype would hold true for like most people know how to swim, surf, boogie board. That's pretty much what you do. But since California is so big and we have such a diverse geography, because we pretty much have every single type of geography that you can have. We have mountains, deserts, valleys. I think the only thing we don't have is a rainforest.
Chile, it's like a stick, I would say.
Longest country in the world.
Yes, because in the north section, it's like all deserts or like high temperatures. But in the south, it's totally different because it's like forest and it's very green. And on the most of the south part, it's Punta Arenas, I think, and that's like most ice section of Chile, or it's very like cold, and it's pretty different in the north to the south.
Una pregunta muy rápida, ¿cómo se suena nuestro español comparado con ustedes? ¿Cómo piensan que nuestro español es diferente comparado con los de ustedes?
Spanish is very bad because we speak fast and yeah, we invent words that nobody like uses. Other countries don't use our words. I think your Spanish is like pretty good because I can understand well what you say.
Bueno, depende para cada persona porque hay unos que ya son un poquito más fluidos con el español. Y bueno, yo empecé desde una edad temprana porque como mis papás son religiosos, nos enseñan el español desde chiquitos y casi no nos enseñaban en la escuela hasta como en el high school.
But give them an example of some of the words in Spanish that you use, polite words that you use that they wouldn't know. For example, how would you guys say awesome? Bakan. Right. Bakan.
Mostly everything that we say, we add the word po, like si po or no po. It's like a thing that we say here in Chile.
Like at the end of sentences.
Yeah, like at the end of a sentence.
Give them a whole sentence and use it. So they can
Okay,
hear it in context.
so hablan muy bien po.
Uniforms are usually used to like so that you don't get picked on depending on your clothing, because a lot of people like we're in a kind of we're kind of in a low income place, so there's some people who don't have enough money to be wearing like nice clothing every day, and it's kind of if you have to wear a uniform, you all look the same. There's no discrimination like with anything. I feel like it depends on the student that you look at, because a lot of people it's like, okay, we have a few members of ASB in here who are very proud of their school and like they wear their spirit gear, like school shirts, whatever. But there's also some people who like have no school spirit and they just like for assemblies sometimes they don't even cheer. But I feel like it honestly depends on the person who you're talking to and like the people you're around, because we have like our biggest rival is Santa Ana High School, so it's like when we have games, it's very clear who goes to what school.
Bueno, mi pregunta es, ¿por qué tantos posters en la muralla?
Son de literatura.
Tienen muchísimos.
Okay, so yeah, this is my classroom that you guys are in. The posters I have purchased or have created over the years of teaching, and then my students put them all up. So we've got just posters that represent all kinds of things that I think are kind of essential to what we're trying to strive to be as IB students. The idea of being free thinkers, the idea of like challenging the status quo, challenging norms, trying to look at things through multicultural lenses. It's why having like an exchange with you guys is super valuable for us, because it gives us a chance to look from the other side of the equator, from a school with a different socioeconomic, status, students with a different mindset, different backgrounds, and we're able to kind of enjoy this time together and then walk away and analyze through what lens we experience life. So the posters here are honestly just kind of my weird way to get the kids connected to the environment they learn in. I mean, I notice your environment's pretty plain back there. So I know that I heard that the headmaster is around. So this question is actually directed toward him. Would this sort of environment be welcomed at your school? Hello.
I should introduce myself. My name is Gregor Paulson, and I'll ask maybe before I answer the question, can I ask one of you? Can you guess where I'm from?
Oh, this is Scotland.
Did this? Here's
Yeah.
Scotland.
Oh, yeah, that is Scotland. Oh, right
So
on.
I have lived in Singapore, China, Indonesia, Thailand, and obviously UK before coming to Chile.
That's awesome. I've lived
So
in fully.
So, the classroom, go back to the question you had. We're actually in a library. We're not in a classroom. So it's not so dynamic. But I agree, our classrooms are not as dynamic as your ones. And I would like our libraries and our classroom to be much more colourful, much more interactive. But that's probably the difference in teaching styles.
Oh, absolutely. For sure.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, good.
Because here in Chile, the education is like for everyone at the same time, but it's not really good at it. Good.
Public school is really bad.
Yeah, the public schools are like not like yours. Because I think in the United States, in like the public schools are like bigger than the private schools, so it's like more organized here. But here, since our history has not been really good with us, because we have like poor, we're like we have a really good economical like pillar, but at the same time we still have problems with the past. So we still have like this major difference between the small, like the
Lower class?
the worker class and the high class, and that's why like yeah we have we have a lot of public schools, but they're not as good as the private schools. Like there's a major difference between them.
Well, like it's grown to be like less noticeable because like the social classes like it's really changed over time. So like public schools aren't that bad anymore, and like private schools also like they're a lot more beneficial, but you could still get the same benefits from a public school.
Yeah,
I had a question like, how do you guys meet girls?
Okay, as you may know, this school is just a boys' school, but about 10 kilometers there is the girls' school, and we go to
He knows exactly how far.
So our parties, they're pretty fun, especially when they're like family parties because.
Hey, give the example of your birthday you said.
My birthday was just this past Friday, and I had a surprise birthday party on Saturday, and it was pretty fun because, like, when the whole family gathers around. Well, for example, personally, my family is like pretty crazy, so then I literally by the end of the night ended up with cake over all my hair and like in my face and stuff. But they're pretty fun. And
Aquí en California específicamente y en Santa Ana, en esta escuela, no hay tanta gente racista. Aquí todos nos queremos, somos muy amables con nosotros porque pues somos casi familia, ¿verdad? Pero si vamos a otro lugar o otro estado, todavía aquí adentro de los Estados Unidos, puede ser que hasta aquí en otro lugar en Santana, más como para arriba, para donde está la gente con dinero, también son muy racistas con nosotros y nos tratan mal por ninguna razón.
So to answer Ravi's question, something I would change in my country is the amount of segregation that occurs. I wouldn't say our country is very racist. Like, at least I haven't in a public space ever seen someone being racist, but more segregation in economic levels. What I would change is the opportunities you have. So if I could change something, it would be the public education. As Ravi said, 93% of the people in this country don't have the opportunity to go to a very good university because simply they can't learn it in school. So if I could change something, it would be that, so that more people had the same level of opportunity, hopefully better. So that way everybody could access better education as you have there. But also so we have like 2 tiers of universities. There's traditional universities, which are good, and there's also private universities, which can be good or bad. But you're really not getting into one of those unless you're in a private school. So that's sad. At least.
all right, we've got to let everybody get to class. They just want to do one selfie here with you guys in the background.
You guys get close. They want you in the background. Now you're blocking everyone. Dingoes, this is the camera. What are you looking
Hope you had a good time, and keep in touch. That's what this is all about. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Guys, take a picture.